Hey everyone, this is Robert Mack with Irvine Real Estate Link, your link to the information that you need to make the right decisions. So today I want to talk to you about how to prepare your home to sell if you're a homeowner and you want to sell for top dollar. Now, there's no secret here that interest rates are historically at a very low level. Many buyers are securing rates at 3.75, 4%. It depends on the type of loan program and the amount of loan you're actually applying for, but interest rates are historically low. And what I've noticed as a trend in the marketplace is that unless you're an investor, most home buyers are looking for properties that are in move-in condition, especially if they're FHA buyers. They're looking for properties in move-in condition. And the reason is that it's so cheap right now to borrow money that most buyers are saying, well, why would I want to buy a home that needs work? And then I'd have to spend my own liquid cash to bring it up to a level that I'm happy with when I can borrow a little bit extra money if I qualify and buy a home that's already fixed up, that already has great carpet, that already has nice paint, that already has granite countertops, that already has nice cabinets, that has a beautiful backyard with beautiful landscaping. Homeowners are thinking right now, buy what they can buy in the condition that they want to buy it in because it's so cheap to borrow money. It doesn't make sense to use liquid funds after the sale to fix up a property when it only adds maybe $100 or $200 extra to their monthly payment as long as they can qualify and afford it. So really my message today is for the home sellers. And what the message is when you're selling your property, don't just list a property as is and leave it cluttered and not make any repairs, because buyers notice these things and they will come after you during the inspection period and ask you to fix them. Take some time, take a week or two and go through your property and make any necessary changes that you feel may help you sell your property for the most amount of money. My business coach always told me a can of paint in the can is $20, but that same can, if you paint it on the walls, can increase the purchase price of your home by $1,000, maybe $2,000, because it adds a sense of warmth, a sense of pride of home ownership, a sense of welcome in, come in, welcome, this home is ready for you. And that's what you want to work on, is finding ways to add value to your property so when the buyers come in, they see your property and they say, wow, this home is move-in ready. I'm going to offer full price because I know this home is going to sell. So just a quick, I want to go over what I call my home enhancement checklist. And basically it's 2 pages, and every time I work with a seller, when I'm working on getting a listing, I go through the home enhancement checklist. And basically the checklist goes through the exterior of the home, the kitchen, the bathrooms, and it goes through a step-by-step checklist of what buyers are really looking at, what buyers are really focused on before they're ready to offer. You know, if you have a bathroom that has dirty grout, or the glass in the shower is dirty, or the floors and the base moldings have spots on it. It goes through a checklist one by one of every area you can check to make sure that when you do list your property, it's in tip-top shape. Second page talks about the living areas, talks about the bedrooms, talks about the basement and the garage if a basement is in your area. And it talks about what buyers are specifically looking for. So this is a real easy way where you can spend about a week or two and maybe work with a handyman or a couple different licensed contractors or plumbers or electricians for them to come out and spend about a week or two and maybe a $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 if you have that type of budget, and ultimately turning that $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 into about $10,000 or $15,000 or $20,000 in purchase price. Because when buyers come in, there's no second chance to make a first impression. I know that sounds cliche, but the bottom line is you want to make sure that your home shows in the best, absolute best light on their first visit. So that's my message for you today. If you know anyone that's considering selling and maybe has some work to do on their property that may not be willing to put the time in to fix it and just wants to sell it as is, you may want to share this video with them, because I have personally seen, especially with my clients, when we list properties but we actually spend time to go through it and clean it up, what a difference it makes. So make sure you visit my website at www.irvinerealestatелink.com. There are so many great buyers and sellers resources on there, and become a fan of my Facebook page at facebook.com/Irvine Real Estate Link. There you can keep up with all my videos that I post on a weekly basis. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.